G'day, I'm Kanga Cans here at Huntington Beach at the Bank of the West Beach Games. The premier event of many here is the Honda US Open of Surfing presented by O'Neill. Lots of sponsor names, and this session is going to be about sponsorship and how it's activated and how the sponsors get their value.
How are we today?
Oh, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Woo! Tell me about sponsor integration.
Well, I think a picture tells 1,000 words, really. If you look over my shoulder and all behind me, you see the brands in action. Happens to be the Trans World Surf Village. Our mutual effort to bring the industry down to this thing. Yeah, we've got Honda, we got Bank of the West, we got Target, we got Sobe, we got a lot of consumer brands, but to get the core brands down really gives the authenticity here.
Well, we've actually been involved now. This is going on our 4th year, and we obviously are backing it to its fullest. I think it's been a great opportunity for us. There's 3 things that we really look at. One is our pre-promotion. What are we doing to make sure people know that we're involved before the event happens? And the during promotion, which is the banners. And we're right now sitting in Tent City and making sure everyone knows where we're at here. As we look onto the pier, making sure we have presence there, what we look like in our VIP section when our retailers are showing up. So on-site becomes very, very critical, obviously, especially when you have hundreds of thousands of people walking through. And then our post-promotion is probably our next most critical area. So as we do this entire sponsorship, it creates thousands of media impressions. This year we decided to put an entire campaign around it, what I call more of our promotional campaign. We focused in on 5 board shorts that are all black colorways, and we went with a theme that was back in black. We had insane night shots with our top surfers, Timmy Reyes, as well as Corey Lopez and Pat Kadauskas.
So, tell me about this O'Neill campaign, that's black on black.
Well, originally, like the black trunks back then were pretty cool, and we wanted to try to make like the black trunks the way we want to design them, and they're all black for a couple of guys, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's different. It's something that I don't think anyone's really done besides like back in the day.
I would say I've seen more of those 5 board shorts than I've ever seen at any one time of any O'Neill product. So I know it's working.
And then on top of that, in the big photograph on Jack's there is Timmy Reyes,
right,
who's having a stellar year on the WCT. How does his performance help O'Neill?
It really is a massive impact. It's hard to actually pin kids and really ask them what kind of influence does a top pro surfer have on their purchasing decision, but we all know intuitively that it is a massive influence, and especially the way he's been progressing. His first event, he had a 33rd, he went to a 17, he went to a 9, he went to a 5, he got a 3rd, he got another 5 at J-Bay. So his rise has been getting a lot of press.
Well, you know, Honda has been the title sponsor of the US Open for 5 years now. They know that this event supports the lifestyle of all these people down here. I mean, they've got the motorbikes in the back of their Ridgeline out there. They've got the Fit, you know, which is a tuner culture vehicle. They've got the Element, which they built for action sports stars and all the things that they want. So they come down to an event like this, and they've got their entry-level buyer all the way up to their high-end, you know, model line. So they're here, and they're supporting, and they activate in a big way. As you can see, the Honda base camp behind me is their way of trying to draw the consumer in, do some cool things, get them to touch, feel the car. Are they going to sell cars here on the beach? Maybe. But I think it's what they're going to do is jog somebody's brain to say, you know what, that Honda was pretty cool. I saw it at the US Open, and you know what, they support my lifestyle. And you know what, they're making that thing happen down there, and I had a great time down there. So they may think of Honda more favorably.
How does the Bank of the West use this event?
Well, you know, this is Orange County's Super Bowl, you could say. And they got a lot of new branches down here. They entered Southern California 3 years ago. You know, to be, you know, viewed as part of the fabric of the community, I think is really what they're after here. I think what they're finding is it's a broad demographic. Yeah, you got your 12 to 24-year-old core target. You got 18 to 34 beach hedonists, you know. But you also got little Timmy, 8 years old, with dad at 44. Well, A case could be made that dad might be the one looking for a loan, that 24-year-old looking to open his first bank account, what have you. So it's a great way for them to touch the community. Media is very important to them. Being on all the local news channels as they are, and all the and all the newspapers and such. So it's a big publicity play. It's also a source of pride for them and for their, the corporate folks down here, the people in the branches and such. So I think they're doing a good job.
It's pretty interesting to see how the sponsors activate their sponsorships. All pro sports would be dead in the water without sponsors, so we're stoked to have them. Thanks for being with me. I'll see you next time.